All right. Welcome back to Bring the Juice. Fire me up. Get your piss hot. Get ready for a great episode today. I got my co-host, God damn, it's been too long, Michael Walker with me today. We're out here in Newport Beach. Mike, why don't you introduce our guest today and tell us how you're feeling?
Man, yes, sir. I got my boy Jayhawk here. His family, real cousin, man. Yeah, real family, California, man.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go.
Jayhawk, I want to start us off. First of all, Jaylinn Hawkins, for those who don't know the slang term of Jayhawk's name. I just want to start off with a quick congratulations. I know you just proposed.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's crazy is, so what day did you propose?
I proposed last Saturday.
2 Saturdays ago. My wife's like 6-7 months pregnant right now. We had a baby moon at the Montage in Laguna, and I was doing my homework today, and I saw that's who you proposed.
Factual.
Fantastic establishment, bro.
Great venue.
Did you do a pool day?
No, I didn't do all that. I just, this we doing.
Did you stay there?
I didn't end up staying because we had an after party.
Oh, wow.
Where's the after party at? We had the after party at our B&B on the beach.
Yeah. Great establishment, though, bro.
Great, super cold. I didn't even expect that. It was my first time going out there.
Me too, bro.
And I was like, hold on.
Yeah. I got to come back, bro. It's a vibe.
It's a leg. Cool.
Well, I actually saw Coach Mike McDaniels at the pool, bro.
Did you?
Bro, I was sitting there. I'm not a baby moon type dude, bro. I'm not really a hotel pool type guy. Like,
You will be.
I'm more of like a, let's go to the local river, drink some beers, like type dude. And so this is above my initial like reaction of what I like to do. But you know, my wife, happy life, whatever. And anyways, we're sitting at the pool, all these people, not thinking much of it. And I look over and I'm like, yo, why is there a dude with rolled up sweats with a hoodie on and some giant ass?
Ain't no way.
Brittany, back me up here. And I'm like, I think that's Mike McDaniels. And she's like, who the fuck's that? And I'm like, it's the Dolphins coach. She goes, why do you think that? I was like, I don't know, another dude who wears that swag right there. So I Google him and I try to see if he has a wife, if he has a kid. Everything fits the profile, bro. I see a couple like of the towel boys going up to him like, they'll be like, what's up, coach? Good to see you again. And I'm like, okay, sister, sure.
You're regular.
Those, bro. He's got some big, Mike, honestly, he's got shades similar to you, bro. Just like 3 frames bigger.
I promise you they're like way bigger than that.
Bro, but he's not that big of a dude. I look like a big dude next to him. And I'm like, damn, bro. But fucking shout out to the Laguna Montage. Again, congratulations. Love that. Let's leave that into
shout out wifey.
Love that.
But shout out to the wifey.
When I was doing my research, Jayhawk, I see you were born in Panama.
Nah. Kinda.
I mean,
hell no. Elaborate.
Yeah, no. I do my homework. That was a fun fact. I was like, what the fuck's this shit? Talk to me about it.
Nah, so my mom is Panamanian. My mom's side of the family's Panamanian. So
yeah,
that's where, that side comes from.
Whoa.
Half Panamanian, half Black, African American. And I don't know why Wiki decided to do that. I put a little fun fact in there for you. Everybody's like, bro, you from Panama? And like, I ain't gonna lie, I was trolling like, oh yeah, I'm from Panama, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You were trolling.
I was trolling for a minute.
All right. And then you pulled it back.
I'm saying that I pulled it back.
Yeah.
And fuck that. Went apart, like, I'm from Panama family. But I am Panamanian though. You know what I'm saying? And those out there.
Right.
And Black, for sure.
And I also know that you played at Cal.
Berkley. Yeah.
So let's just lead into Cal here. Like, the landscape of college football's changed pretty drastically.
Yeah.
What's your take on Cal? First, let's talk about the dissolving of just the Pac-12. What's your take on it?
Shit is weak. You know what I'm saying? Especially growing up from out here, man. Growing up watching Pac-10. So I'm like, man, I got to go to the Pac-10. Then it was Pac-12. So I'm like, I'm for sure going Pac-12, West Coast kid. I'm like, This is us.
Pac-12 after dark.
Same Pac-12. All that. Yeah. The rivalries.
Yeah. High scoring, all that.
Then all of a sudden, all this random shit start happening.
Right.
And, we flying across the country to go play in the ACC every week is like, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like that it was weak. And I feel like that shouldn't have been a dissolving of the Pac-12, man, because like that's such a like historical conference, especially for West Coast kids like us.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
100%. You know what I'm saying? You grew up, you're in the West Coast, you always want to play in the Pac-12.
you feel me?
I can't believe they actually did it.
I mean, my thing is like, why the ACC? You know, there's other, why the ACC is weak? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other, why the ACC?
I mean, one thing I say, man, money talk. Like,
It does.
be real, like, money talks, man. And, like, I don't know what negotiation or what had happened with anybody, you know, of that, you know, but I just know some type of negotiation had to go down, and they're like, you know what, okay, we're going over here.
Clearly, the money was right, but like both Stanford and Cal, and I want to put y'all in like a duo,
Hello, Key, we
a little duo, which we would do with Boise or San Diego or some shit like that. I don't see, like, as all these conference realignments are happening, like, I don't see y'all being on the offensive side aggressive. I feel like everybody else went to another conference and they were like, yo, we're going to get the money. And then you guys are like, oh shit, we don't want to be where Oregon State and Washington State is, where you're just like sitting here like in this limbo. Like they're affiliate members of the Mountain West this year, which shout out to man, what? Oregon State?
Yeah. We did.
And Washington State?
Hey, we did play them all. We played them all. Fresno State played them all.
So Oregon State,
Bro.
Wazoo, who else?
Just Oregon State.
Washington.
It's called the Pac-2 now, and they're affiliate members of the Mountain West.
Which Fresno State should be in.
Which Fresno State, let's air it out here real quick, Jayhawk. Like Fresno State would be in the top half of the Pac-12.
Well, undefeated against UCLA, still out there.
Fresno State would finish ahead of Cal on the Pac-12.
Yeah. Undefeated against UCLA.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna cap. Fresno State did do their thing. I got a lot of homies that went to Fresno State. That ball, you follow winner.
Yeah.
I respect Fresno State program. I mess with y'all, but y'all not seeing us. Especially when I'm at Cal.
Now?
My 2018 squad, y'all not seeing us. Y'all
I'm not even thinking
Now?
not.
I mean, you would have said like
Y'all not scoring.
Oregon, or we almost beat Oregon too. But if you would have said like maybe
Washington.
Yeah.
Washington.
Yes.
See Washington.
We beat Washington. We beat Washington twice.
Did you lose to UCLA?
No, but you know what, Mike? Here's where Jayhawk's right. Because in the Pac-12, especially late night games, bro, it's like when we go to Hawaii, anything could fucking happen.
That's why I live in
Jayhawk, back me up here. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the Pac-12. That's what makes
Be real.
No. But Pac-12's biggest fucking enemy is themselves, because every team
I do.
beats each other, and that's why there was never a fucking powerhouse,
100%.
and nobody ever made the playoffs besides fucking Oregon that one time
Randomly. No, he got.
and Utah. But even Utah got bullshitted because they're like, oh, they're not straight the schedule, and it's like, bro, I'm sorry, everybody's in each other's ass.
Utah's.
Hey, this is a professional fucking podcast, bro.
Come on, bro.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. I'm gonna talk.
That's good shit, Jayhawk.
Talk, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, but on some real shit though, Fresno State though was a good program. Like I said, they are not weak. San Diego State too, good program. They're not weak. But you feel me? Like, even I got respect for Utah State. You know, I had some boys that went there.
We're pushing now.
Nah, like Jordan Love and them, they're solid. My boys, Chelsea was, yeah,
I always said Boise.
solid. Boise too. I'm sure, man.
Yeah, fuck.
I can't leave Boise. But I don't know, man. I feel like y'all not seeing us. I'm gonna keep that opinion, but I
Okay.
respect.
I want to know.
Y'all not seeing it, but I respect.
Let's get a deep dive here. So you're from LA, from SoCal.
Mostly Orange County.
You went to Cal Berkley.
Yeah.
So let's shoot it straight, right? Did you want to go to UCLA, USC? Like, what's your decision to go to
Coming out the
Cal?
gate, I'm like, oh, let me go to SC. Oh, let me go to UCLA. I mean, no, not UCLA. No. It was SC.
It was never 4 o'clock.
So we can all agree, fuck UCLA in this room, right?
Okay, yeah.
You don't like UCLA? My bad, bro.
No, you straight. I mean, I ain't got no. I don't have no like. I see, like, I got a lot of homies that went to these schools. You feel me?
Dab them up, but
I'm saying I dap them up, but I'm not a UCLA A-clap guy. I was SC growing up. You feel me?
yeah, so we can agree, fuck UCLA.
I think fuck UCLA a little too like.
Well, A-Clap.
You know what I'm saying? Like two bars. Like,
Sorry, bro.
That's like A-clap. You going to
My bad. Fuck Stanford?
for sure.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Shout out Beecher.
Makes sense.
But I just want to know what was your like? What took you to Cal? What brought you?
Bro, so basically, like, I just, cause like, I got offered by UCLA and USC. USC wanted me to play defense. UCLA offered me late. And I was like, nah, I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is bullshit, so I'm not going to take that. I'm good. And then same with USC, they offered me. I'm like, I'm good. And then I took my Cal trip. I messed with it. I see what they were doing. Like, from a from a football standpoint. Me playing receiver, you had Jared Goff there. We were running 5 wide every play. Receivers is going for over 100.
Sling that bitch.
Yeah, I'm like slinging it left and right. I'm seeing what's going on. So I need to ice everybody. It was just turn. And I was like, okay, they're solid. And then obviously from educational standpoint, I ain't gonna lie.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get best of both worlds. And I'm not far. Yeah, that's a good school, but a good school. I ain't gonna care.
They call Fresno State the Harvard of the West, but continue.
So Reeds. No. Hey, no, but
No, keep going.
I just from those, I was like, I'm getting best of both worlds. And I'm like, shit, I'm only like six hours away from the crib. I'm far away, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm far away, but I'm close enough at the same time.
You could drive home.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I mess with it. I was like, I was cool. And I messed with it when I was out there. So I was like, for sure. Hell yeah.
You pointing at me?
No, it's just I'm just going back on that. Like, so you chose Cal Berkley over USC, and USC's in the backyard.
Yeah, but it's like, you got to think about it. That's in my backyard, then why you offering me late? And I was in high school.
There was a little disrespect there.
Let's really talk about it. You chose wide receiver. I mean, you were safety in the league now.
Yeah, but I was balling in high school. I was going crazy.
Get you, bro.
I was forced to recruit, doing my shit. I mean, I played both ways in high school, though. So, like,
Dog.
I was doing my thing. But, like, receiver was something I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I do not want to play defense in college. And I want to play safety.
Right.
I want to get the rock, and I'm trying to score touchdowns. And so then when I got to Cal, I, like, volunteered to play.
Wait, you came in as a wideout to Cal, though. Who was the wide receiver coach? Bowler?
Likens.
You didn't have
Told her.
he was my wideout coach at Fresno State, bro. It's my guy. Coach T?
Yeah, good dude. Real good dude.
Good links.
Good dude. Good links. Good links. But no, yeah, so Rob Likens was there. And I was like, okay, shit, I want to get on the field fast. You know what I'm saying? As a true freshman. You know, like when you going into college, that true freshman stamp is like a big deal.
That means a
Huge.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't realize how big it is, I think, until you're there, though.
Yeah, but it's really not a big deal. True. I mean, it is, but bro, we got to be honest.
In the long term, no.
In the long term, no.
Personal ego goals.
Yeah, ego. Okay, ego.
If you're playing as a true, you're a dog.
You're a dog. No, it matters. If you playing as a true, you're a dog. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying from an ego standpoint. From an ego standpoint.
You're used to being the dude.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I'm about to go play corner. Like, this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go play corner. So I'm like, all right, for sure. I'll play defense for a year and then go back to receiver. I'm trying to be like, all right, cool. Went to go play corner. And then, did pretty solid, man. Got in the rotation a little bit. And then I had got hurt. I tore my labrum like after the first game. Played the first game a little bit, got my feet wet. Then tore my labrum out for the season. And then when I was coming back, they were like, how do you feel about going to safety? I said, what? Like, what? Safety? Nah. You feel me? And then I was just like, all right, man, well, fuck it. Talked to my dad. He was like, bro, stay there. Just trust the process. So I just trusted the process and then panned out.
So, but you were concerned about the shift from corner to safety because in high school you played corner.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I'm thinking like, man, like I'm an aggressive player and I'm like, okay, safety's cool, but like that's not what I want to do. I want to go back to play receiver. I came here to play receiver.
Right.
I was just doing this for the moment. You feel me? Because to make it look good. Like once again, more of an ego thing, rather than like a realistic thing.
It's true.
Ego.
But also there's dudes in the league who have showed that they could be the ultimate football player and play both ways or be an asset. And like, I think I always use the example, especially like in my journey and as I have brothers and like interviewing dudes like yourself where you're like, hey, when it comes down to an NFL squad, putting you on the active roster, the 53 or not, like they're going to put their 53 best assets on it. Now, don't get me wrong. They drafted some dudes number 1 overall, and that motherfucker's going to play because they paid him. Right?
Oh, God,
now, there's some guys who got undrafted or higher, rounds 3 and up, and they've had ebbs and flows in the game. Maybe they're injuries. Maybe they've started as nothing and did something. But, like, the more asset you could be, the higher chances they're going to value you and pay you. So, if you're a wideout, again, I say this being a wideout, like, you're a wideout who knows X, Y, H, and Z, understands I could be a gunner, fucking long snapper holder, play at DB, all this bullshit. All of a sudden, your value goes from like, oh, he's our third H, but to like, he's our third H, but he's also, I'm saying this is my personal fucking.
I know.
But like, I mean it in the sense of like, that's relevant in anything that you fucking do.
Real.
Anything that you do. And I feel like you, at the time, at the young age, like, you're not that far off. You were trying to be an asset to say, like, what if you did play those first 2 years as a DB, go back to wideout, you go to NFL, you're starting to get fucking going through all this shit. Hey, by the way, if you need a dude,
Play this.
look at the guy, who's the fucking dude on the Chiefs who they're going to have do kickoffs this year with the new kickoff rule. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, with this dude.
There's a couple of dudes.
Look.
My boy Keyshawn Nixon for the Packers.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, he's a dog.
Yeah,
I'm saying, you go like, think about it from a kickoff perspective when they change this shit. All you got to do is kick that bitch off at this point.
Right.
Now, instead of having 10 dudes on the field that could tackle, you're having an 11th man who could also be your like real safety net, right?
Facts.
It's fucking changing the game. I'm talking about assets. This is a business.
Assets. Factual.
I didn't mean to go off right there.
Are you good? No,
that was great.
Talk your stuff, man.
Well, you know, I kind of fucking do this shit.
I'll talk your stuff.
Regular.
I'll talk your stuff, man. Now that is true. So I was thinking of that. But like you said, man, like that helped me out in the long run. Like me being able to play both positions helped me out in the long run. Like when I went to safety, that helped me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of seen the field differently, still see the field like differently. I don't like attack the ball, like make plays on the ball like a DB.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It helped me like attack the ball like a receiver.
Right.
Helped me get a lot of picks in college. Helped me get picks in the league. So like there's parts of my game when I played receiver that I still use to this day. So
Well, you see dudes in the league where it's very evident where like they only played like DB their whole life. They got no hands. They got all this shit. They're locked in on an island, which is great, phenomenal. They're masters of the craft. I'm going to use Jaylinn Johnson as a fucking example. He's one of the boys that bring the juice. Like that man is a fucking purebred defensive back.
Lockdown.
Pure down.
Don't worry about him.
Put him over there. Yeah, that guy's out. All right, so now we got 3 set over here. Like whatever. He's proved that, and he's getting paid like it now, as he should. Shout out to Jay. But I'm saying like, there's other dudes, and I just think about this like. Playing wide, and Jaylinn, I know he played wide receiver. He's from Fresno. Like, he played wide out in high school. But, like, having that experience, bro, it fucking helps you out. Like, we're going to interview Armani Rogers later tonight. You think him being fucking quarterback in college, obviously it would have been great to be a tight end all of college, so you're a better tight end in the league. But his fact that he was a quarterback in college, he knows what the fucking quarterback is actually thinking on the set hike, the little 2.35 seconds that they have to do. He knows what's happening. He doesn't tap a 5-yard out. He's got like again, we're talking about assets.
Right.
The more tools you can put in your toolbox, it becomes something that registers to coaches as a business standpoint. But like, bro, you playing wideout and coming as a wideout and then shifting to DB. What year are you?
as far as what?
NFL.
Fine.
I guarantee you that fucking initial part of coming into Cal and being a wide receiver has helped you in your NFL career more than you fucking know, bro.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Sure, dude. I mean, helps me always like just be around the ball and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
that's like a big part of my game. And like, that's something that I like always do. Like, I'm always catching balls and like always on the jugs, like receiver, stuff like that. So like, I still use those things, even like in and out of breaks. Like, I still use some of my receiver things to get in and out of breaks. When I'm grinding somebody man to man, it's like I'm running a route.
Right.
It's like little things, you know what I'm saying? So it all comes down to really just being a football player and being real.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the interception pick six king, Deron Bland. Deron Bland is a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know that.
Yeah, Deron Bland, wide receiver.
Makes sense.
Wide receiver.
I like it. He nice.
He Sac State, transferred over to DB. I mean, look at him. He's the intercepting king. He came from wide receiver, moved to DB. Like, that's
crazy.
shout out Fresno State there.
Shout out Fresno State, baby.
Pretty tough.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Deron Bland, like, that's the dude right there. But, I mean, just train with him, talking to him and stuff like that. Like, he same little transition. He wide receiver, moved over to DB, and he said the same thing you said. Like, it teaches him how to attack the ball differently. You know, you all see it a different type of fashion than everybody else.
JR, from a Cal education, you got drafted to the Atlanta Falcons with Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's also an Atlanta Falcon. Y'all big Falcon. What do they call it? Dirty Bird, baby. Yeah, Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird. I've been to a lot of Falcons games for Mike.
Yeah.
Big Dirty Bird energy. Love the stadium. Mercedes-Benz is lit.
Mercedes-Benz is dope.
Lit. What was your, like, and I know that you're not with the Falcons anymore. You just signed with the Patriots, correct? talk to me about the business side of the game. Because obviously you come in, you feel invested, things happen. I know there's politics. The game's a business. Sometimes it's numbers. Sometimes things land in your favor. Sometimes they don't. Like, tell me your experience of feeling like I'm a pro's pro. And Mike, I know you could attest to this considering like you started off so far healthy with the Falcons, big years ahead. And then last year was just fucking crazy bouncing around. Yeah. And then you go, next thing you know, we're FaceTime and you're like, yo, I'm telling fucking TJ Watt what to do because I'm on the mic this week, bro. Yeah. Tell me about your business side of the league that you really experienced.
I would say for me, I experienced it too last year, like halfway through being with Atlanta. I'm not going to get too far in there. I'll keep it service level. Just some contract stuff, and I didn't agree on certain things.
Sure.
And so I didn't agree on that. So I asked to be, traded or released from the program.
Right.
Granted me that. Ended up, with LA Chargers, back at the crib, which was dope, playing with them and everybody. And it was love. It was cool, man, and play that through. And then obviously, my rookie deal's up. So you go to free agency, you test the waters, see who offers you the best situation, money, the best fit for you, It's,
right.
It's like you picking where to go.
Different.
Them picking you, And so that happened and picked the Patriots, man. Good organization. Love where I'm at. Yeah. So, I mean, I would say, like, the biggest thing, like, I would say is just, like, for me, it was, like, kind of like Mike, it was, like, up and up. Every year I was just balling more and more.
Leveling. Right.
Through some little ruts. But, like, at the same time, it taught me a lot, especially in this game. Like, you got to really, like, stand on business and really, like, stand on business and really take, I would just say really stand on business, man. And know your worth at the end of the day.
Right.
Because your worth is huge. Yeah, know your worth and stand on business, man. And, like, obviously, the proof got to be in the pudding for you to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be doing your shit. You got to be balling. You got to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. But, like, I think, like, when you know that and you know your worth of certain things, man, you got to stand on business because, like, this is a business.
It is.
And, like, you learn so much, through it. Like, sometimes, and a lot of the times it just be situational things. Like, some people may not be in the right situation or the nervous game or something like that. So, like, you just got to know, in this game, don't take offense to certain things. Just know sometimes it's like, okay, I'm in a bad situation. I got over here and ended up starting a couple games and playing. So, like, just keep going, man, and always be real with yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That takes time. It's not, you can't, especially as an athlete, like,
yeah.
And like, I think that's one of the most surreal things when you first get to college, right? Every freshman that comes in with you, they got the MVP award for their high school team. They were first team at their fucking little bullshit league.
Honey.
Like, you come in, the man.
Right.
And you talked about starting as a true freshman. Like, there's a lot of dudes that get humbled real quick where they think they're going to come in. And what's the recruiting pitch? Hey, bro, we really like you, bro. That's cool. We see a future with you, bro. You take a photo shoot or two. Coach talking to your mom, dad, uncle, don't matter who the fuck it is. Like,
have money, get that money out.
Now it ain't even, they're not even recruiting more, bro. It's a bidding war.
ACC gonna be a different bracket now.
But yeah, I'll take it off topic. But yeah, I think the biggest thing too is just like, don't like outside noise. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta block that out. Lean your life out. A lot of it too is like football is like a big like. When you're on the field, you got a lot of ego. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of confidence and ego in yourself. You got to carry yourself a certain way. But, like, when you're going through all these stuff and everything like that, like, you can't let your ego get in the way, too. Like I said, you got to be real with yourself and be like, okay, for sure, well, this is that. Okay, well, I'm going to just go harder. And I'm going to just make sure I level up, so I could just do certain things better or play better, stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of ups and downs, man. Like Mike through a season and like even for the people that are balling, right? Like it's always ups and downs. Football is consistently ups and downs. Like, but if you could somehow like know how to handle the L's and how to handle the wins too.
Right.
That's just as important.
Fuck yeah.
Feel me?
Stay humble, baby.
You'll be straight. You'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? You be coasting. Nothing will knock you off your course. Little shit happen like that. Like last year, okay, boom, I'm gonna slide. Okay, it's not gonna knock me off my course. I'm still there.
That's a lot of internal. I don't think people realize like the internal battle of this thing because like from a man standpoint, like football set aside, football absolutely, but like you could go home to a now future wife, mom and dad, whatever the hell it might be. Like you come home from practice and it's like, dude, like I really got a lot on my mind, my heart, and this is something where it's a job, yes, but it also is a game that. Whether you say, I don't love football, blah, blah, like, you have to an extent.
How you love it.
It might be just like, hey, you have to love it. Right. You have to love it to an extent. Like, you might say it's a business. I'm good at it. Like, Mike, I know you feel some type of way about it sometimes, but it's just like, you have, like, whether it's the little kid in you that comes out on a certain day where it's like, hey, man, I'm fucking pissed. I'm not starting. Maybe I'm not active. Maybe there's some bullshit politics, like you said, like, yo, I should be starting. I was starting on 4 special teams, getting rotated with the fucking starter. Oh, an O-lineman went down. They got an active one. Hey, you're in street codes this week.
It'd be look.
Dude, that's what it'd be though.
Hey, am I wrong?
It'd be like
you understand that.
People don't fucking get that part. And guess what? As a man, it's like, okay, maybe your check's the same, but there's a sense of pride in this shit.
Nah, it's competitive.
It's good. And you might go home and your sister and your brother and your wife are gonna be like, you good? And we're like, yeah, I'm shut. But you be laying at bed at night, fucking staring. You might be taking a shit, looking at your feet a little longer. Like, you really are internally going through these struggles.
Yeah.
And you got to turn towards faith. You got to turn towards believing in your fucking self.
Oh, facts.
And that doesn't just you can't just do that shit from a JV year where you're having a couple touchdowns, bro. It takes time. And this shit, how many 4-star, 5-star recruits did we play with? Well, guess what? They go through one fall camp and they're fucking serving ice cream cones in McDonald's because they can't handle the fucking pressure, bro. This shit's mental.
No, 100%. So just knowing you and being with you since we first got drafted, I know faith is a really big thing. Yeah. I mean, just telling people, like, do you think, switching from wide receiver to defense, getting hurt, and that just having to rely on your faith and having to rely on that, like, really helped you through the, getting released or getting, moving on forward? Like, do you think that really helped you get through it?
Yeah, I would say honestly, man, my faith, that was the biggest thing, man. Like, God really helped me through it all, like, for sure. Like, that molded me, and like I see like God be doing things in so many different ways, to where it's like, okay, damn, like I used to leave here, okay, boom, end up in a cool situation, boom, end up in a better situation, okay, boom. So it's like you just gotta stay the course, man, and keep going. And like when you believe and have that faith, man, like you'll be straight. It's not easy though. Like shit is hard,
It's hard, bro.
It's hard, like, but like you gotta stay the course and like always be positive. I'm a very optimistic person.
Me too, bro.
So like people know, like whenever I was down or something bad or everything like that was that, like I always applaud the next man or whoever it is or
glass half full.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had that attitude, and I never really like, I tripped because obviously like it'll be like, man, if I'm better, like that competitive side. But then it was just like, you know what? Okay, if I focus on my inputs and control what I can, because that's like a big thing I learned. Like, if you focus on like your inputs, like what am I putting into myself or what am I putting in my cup? Something gonna happen, and it's gonna be small wins that add up to where it's like, okay, boom, like, damn, that's how you see our overnight shit just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro came out of nowhere, or he came out of nowhere.
He didn't come out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, bro. Just been
been working.
Just been in his dungeon.
I love that little Dion quote, bro, where he's like the light ain't on you, the camera ain't on you, keep making plays. Like it's really hard to consistently be doing the right thing and not getting the love for it, bro.
Exactly.
We're men.
Exactly.
The sooner you learn, I got to go to work every day and get my lunch pail, put my belt on, and fucking go and get this money. And sometimes I'm not going to come home to a hug or an Instagram post or some bullshit.
Like, but you think about that shit, like, what is that?
Hey, can we get that bottle of Class Azul?
Okay. Azul out.
My bad. Continue, Jayhawk. Continue.
Yeah, you good.
I'm thirsty.
I want to know, so one big thing. We
Shout out Matt Harris.
Big following with like college kids, and I always tell shout out friends to say, what is your first I'm in the league moment? Like, tell us about your first coming to the league. Like, this is I'm here now.
It was so weird, bro, because we came in during COVID. So like, you feel me? Like all the exterior factors of like I'm in the league was like low key limited, no fans. You feel me? We weren't mask everywhere. We doing virtual calls. You feel me? So it's like I'm getting that. I'm in the league feel, but I ain't getting that feel. No preseason. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't get in my first game until like we played Seattle, and I would say like the practices was like, damn, okay, I'm in the league this hard. We're going against Julio. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it hit me, but it ain't hit because it was so like limited interaction with certain things. Like even our rookie development program wasn't even in person. It was just a whole bunch of, we didn't even have OTAs. Like
Tony Star Wars?
No, we didn't.
no, we had toast.
We'll get into that. Another hour.
Shit, I was gonna say. So it was just like, okay, but like when we got to that first game, though, and that was my first live action. We didn't tackle all summer.
All summer. We in the bag.
In the bag.
You went straight into live bullets?
Live bullet.
We hit the robot.
We hit the robot. Yeah, the robot movie. We went straight live bullet.
Chris Carson, 225.
Straight live bullet.
And you
Seattle Seahawks running back, Chris Carson.
Yeah, Mike was in the game. Yeah, because first year I played I got a couple stars, but I played a little bit. But Mike was in the game a little bit more. I was playing a lot of special teams ace. So
Hey,
like
make that bread.
came for real. So I came in my first play ever. We kicked off. I remember we were playing Seattle, and I made the tackle, and I was just so turned. Like I was so
Going crazy. Jail
going crazy.
You got the juice, huh?
What?
You got the juice?
All that.
Oh,
Daddy.
I like that. I like it.
You feel me?
You gotta give him some hats, bro.
You know.
That's some merch.
That's juice. Nah, but on some real shit though, that was like, man, I'm turned. Like, this is my welcome to the league moment for sure. But then the next kickoff after, I was like, okay, I'm feeling myself. I run down there full. I'm thinking I'm gonna make some shit happen. I don't know, some big ass linebacker. I'm in the air for a minute. I get folded.
They said we got an answer to that.
Feel me? So I got trap blocked, and I got up, and I was just like, league. It's the league. I got popped.
It's lit though. I love that. I love that energy.
Cool though. I was still turned, but it was cool.
Being with the Patriots now and Bill Belichick being gone, we kind of talked about it before the pod about it, but like, obviously, Bill being gone, there's a different, mantra in the building probably, but as you mentioned, like, the standard of the Patriot Way is still there. Can you talk about the Patriot Way a little bit?
Patriot Way for
Also, I want to point out, I forgot to mention this. We interviewed Jonathan Jones like 3 months ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nah, he good, man.
Man's a great dude, bro. Pilot too.
Nah, for sure.
I get to play with that man.
Good dude, for sure. Good, very, very welcoming, especially when I came in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to the secondary. But I would say, man, for sure, they got infrastructure. We have infrastructure built. You know what I'm saying? We when I first got there, I'm like, okay, they do things a certain way. This is a way. We for sure running a lot. We working hella hard. And, I'm a hard worker and stuff like that. So,
Did you say live?
no, not live. It will be. It probably will be, but it's all good, man. I'm not tripping. Play football.
Yeah.
But for me, the type of person I am, I be going hard. Like Mike know, like, do I be practicing? Like, I'm always hitting somebody or like, I'll die for a ball. Like, I got a cut on my leg right now.
I did see that Band-Aid. That's a big-ass Band-Aid, bro.
Just out training.
I love that shit, bro.
So, like, that's just me. So, like, honestly, being, part of this culture and everything like that, like, I just been embracing it, you know what I'm saying? And I just been taking it on, been working hard. I've been getting better. I've been seeing it help me get better. And, like, I actually mess with it, because I'm like, man, okay, they got a way of doing things. And obviously, like, they know what they're doing because there's a lot of history in winning.
Motherfuckers win.
Program, you feel me? And so, like, I'm seeing what it is to take. I'm learning new skills. I'm learning different ways to take care of my body, different and more ways to get more in shape.
Right.
That I didn't know because I only been on one team. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm experiencing a lot of different things. So I'm like, okay, this is dope. So I just really came in with open arms and embraced it. You feel me?
Right.
So, yeah.
Man, let me tell the world, Jayhawk is the safety that I always wanted to be. I was not fast enough. He is a bona fide linebacker.
All right.
He'll come down the hill and he will strike anybody. This motherfucker right here is a head hunter. Jayhawk is a head hunter.
Who's your like? That's the guy I look at. I'm like, that's my goat.
Safety wise?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of good safeties out there, man. Obviously, Ed Reed is dope.
No, but like, I'm really like, Mike just hyped you up as a head hitter, but like, yo, I'm really here to fuck shit up.
What?
Like I mentally like I bring the juice. I'm greedy. My piss is hot. Like, yo, it's kickoff. Thunderstruck's going on. Thunderstruck's going on, or DMX is playing in the stadium, and I'm numb. I'm floating above my own body, like,
I'll be just lit, bro.
fucking turned. Who's your dude where you're like, da.
Who's my dude?
Who's your fucking dude? Like, this is...
Go to or listen to?
No, we'll talk about that later. I'm talking, who's your dude where you're like, this dude used to... I want to mimic this dude.
That I played with.
Yes.
Woo. Oh.
Yeah, we're professional out here, bro.
So let me think. Who did I play with that was like... I mean, coming into the league...
Who gets you the most turn, bro?
Who gets me the most turn? Fuck. Mike, you got to help me with this one, bro.
Man, let me tell you something.
He was in the back end.
I'll tell you something right now. Jayhawk gets you turned. When I think of Jayhawk, like so me, Jayhawk, and AJ Terrell, we all came in together.
Yeah.
We just feed off each other's energy. You know, like AJ make a big play, I make a big play, Hawk make a big play. We turn like that. Like in the league, there's always like you're cool with everybody, but you always have your dude. You know what I'm saying? Like me, Hawk, and AJ. Like that. Those are my dudes. To me, Jayhawk was a mixture of Jamal Adams and Cam Champs, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like,
And that's a...
That's a fucking like.
and
I'm gonna go to the Hall of Fame, baby.
I'm telling you right now, like,
Am I wrong?
I'm telling you, like, when you watch this season, man, you watch Jayhawk, just watch the way he filled the hole. Like, he is coming. Like, right on 7, he's elite. Like, he's elite. Like, he's coming downhill. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, he just told you about his wide receiver background. He is a ball hawk. Jayhawk, we don't call him Jayhawk for no reason. Like, he's a ball hawk. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing about him with Jamal Adams coming with. But when it comes to the run game, I think the best thing that Jayhawk does is his run defense. Is nuts.
Jayhawk, let me ask you this one then. Tell me the biggest hit you ever been in.
I would say, bro, honestly, back to your question, I'm gonna answer that. I would say, honestly, I feed off everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
You got the juice.
I'm saying I'll be turned. So, like, if anybody do something, like, there's players that I know that be balling I played with, you know what I'm saying, that be silent assassins, but they turn at the same time. But, like, I played with some raw guys. We played with some raw guys where, like, we just turn, even in the back end. Like, it's fun. So, like, I'm the type of player, bro.
Right.
Like, I'll like, whoever I'm playing beside with is turn. Like, I try to embrace everybody because at the end of the day, like, in a game, you're going to need everybody because, like, you don't know what's going to happen. We done had games where 3 people went down, 2 people went down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you gotta be turned with everybody.
You gotta bring the juice. That shit's contagious.
Because it's like, damn, okay, if the homie get hurt, my homie get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Or even if I get hurt or somebody gets hurt, like,
somebody got step.
the chemistry and the juice within, you know, that defense, whatever, gotta be set. So like, I just embrace everybody. That's my go-to is the whole defense.
So being a headhunter,
I stopped. I mean, I was like,
what's the hardest hit you've been a part of?
ooh.
Yeah, I got those bars.
I think it was one time.
Hang on, I gotta renew my parking shit, but I'm listening. Go ahead.
I think it was one hit. It was one hit I hit. We played the Commanders. Okay. We played the Commanders. I hit Brian Robinson. So like that's his name, Brian Robinson, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After you got shot?
After you got shot, bro.
Hey, shout
out Trump for getting shot. This is that.
He said, hey,
This man just got shot. He ate those.
he shot though.
Hey, we eat those. Anyways, continue.
relax.
That's crazy. He said we eat those. Nah, but I remember like I came in a hole.
Byron Robinson's a big dude.
Nah, he big as shit. And he a good player.
I'm there.
Hard, you know, he run
Put
hard.
him on the pod. Continue.
And so he run hard. And I'm
Amen.
back in. I'm just like, man, this dude he keep breaking tackles on us. That game, I'm like, damn, like, so I just threw my body in it, bro.
Fuck it.
I said, I'm gonna throw everything I got. And then we both like went back. And then like, you know, help came in and helped tackle, but it was just like, oh. I was like, okay, that was a hard ass hit. I'm trying to think. I hit some other people pretty hard. Oh man, I'll never forget too. I had Fournette coming up in a hole. It was just me 1-on-1 coming from the back end. I was like,
This is in Atlanta.
it's in Atlanta, and it's just me and Fournette, and he's running full.
Leonard?
Leonard, yeah, like full speed. He know, like he run
Lay off Lenny.
full speed. I'm coming from the post, and I'm coming down, and I'm like sizing up, and he didn't even try to save me.
He said,
He just looked at me and so then I just and I remember just and then wrapping them up. I got to do the sound effects, you feel me? Wrapping them up, and then, you
picking up a good clip, bro.
No, but I hit him. I wrapped up. He ran me over. I ain't gonna lie, but it was still a great tackle because I
You make the tackle.
made the tackle. Bam, rolled over, rolled.
Hawk roll.
Okay, shit, got him down. But that was some shit for sure.
Some contact.
Yeah, I love that. Sure.
Telling you, man, listen, look him up. Jaylinn Hawkins, you gonna see it. So he hit a lot of people.
Ball,
He a linebacker, man, with feet.
ball is the way.
I'd say he's a linebacker with feet.
That is true.
Ball gets you paid, bro.
The ball is something. Yeah, I like being on the ball. Like I'm always on the ball.
So, Jayhawk, what about, like from an athlete's standpoint, we've talked about your accomplishments, your journey and all that. It ain't always easy.
No,
This shit is really mental.
for sure.
Talk to me about the days when you don't want to get out of bed and chase greatness. The days where it's really challenging to say, I got to get up and attack and control the controllable and do what I could do to be the best version of myself I could possibly be. What's the kick in the ass that gets you going?
The kicking ass that get me going, prayer, God. Like whenever I be feeling down, I'll be going with God for sure. Like that's the kick in the ass. And then also too, I just always think about like times and shit where shit didn't work out because I let those feelings overcome, how I'm feeling and my drive. Like if I'm like, man, I'm tired or like, and seeing the bad results or seeing certain things, I'm just like, nah, like, and then also too, just me being self-motivated because like I truly want to be the best that I can be and want to fulfill all my potential and be the best I can on the field. So like that will give me a kick in the ass and I'll think about shit like, okay, if I'm tired, I'm this and this and this. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. But then I get paranoid. I start thinking like, nah, this is an opportunity to get like 1% better. You feel me? So I'm like, nah, like I need to do it. You feel me? Because one thing I learned about this shit too is like, it's, like motivation and discipline are like two different things. And like,
just go deeper in that.
So like you can like
motivation is.
So I think like I'll be motivated off like, okay, they not trying to let me ball. Like, what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna let that fuel my fire, because of some outside factors. I'm getting motivated by it.
Right.
So I'm gonna go harder. I'm gonna go harder. But okay, when I win and when I start doing things good because of that motivation, do I still stay disciplined and still feel that way? Or does it die down? Like motivation comes with waves, especially motivation from outside factors. Yeah. Like comes in waves, You feel me? So like I started just thinking like, man, I'd rather my goal, what I'm trying to master and what I do is I try to be disciplined. So like discipline to where it's like I'm just consistently doing that. Like shit ain't gonna be perfect. That's normal. I hate losing. I hate getting beat on routes. I hate all that. But like once you learn how to just stay disciplined in something and keep at it, the consistency, like that will keep you going because it'll keep you at your own pace and it'll allow you to keep leveling up.
You're at the highest in your field, which is a very unique field. Like to be a professional football player in the NFL is the highest out of, it's like 1% of high schoolers go play D1, 1% of D1 goes and plays in the NFL, and most of those guys last 2.5 years, right? It's called not for long. You guys are past that at this point. When you say discipline, and we just had a great episode with David Long, who like, he's talking about similar shit. Like, what are tools you put in your toolbox to work on your discipline? Is it strictly football? Do you read books? Do you listen to certain dudes? Do you follow certain accounts? Like, is there any outside noise that our listeners can maybe relate to?
I really be like, so I have like a therapist / mental health / life / pastor coach that I talk to, man. Shout out Kevin Knox. That I consistently meet with, you know what I'm saying? To really look at myself, look what I'm doing, really reflect, seeing how I can better, change the way I think. And it all aligns, you know what I'm saying, with certain things, giving me certain skills on how to attack certain things and also with God, you know. So like I think the main thing when it comes to discipline, like I read the book Atomic Habits too.
Love that book, bro.
Whole book. I think the thing about discipline is like if you schedule, and for me it's like scheduling, planning, time. I'm gonna do this consistently, and this is one of my priorities. This is one of my, we call it an MIT. Like this is one of my biggest things, like this thing I must do every day.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like if I'm doing those things and I'm getting them done, I'm gonna get that done. That's how discipline starts. You know what I'm saying? Like when you plan, schedule, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna consistently do it. But when it comes to like when you don't have a plan,
Right.
or you don't have any type of schedule, you don't know what you're gonna do. It's like you can say you're gonna do it, but like you don't know when you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for it to slip. You know what I'm saying? You let a lot of outside factors get in the way. You know, so like for me, I just try to schedule, plan. This is what I'm doing. So I went out there. I got my vision is clear too, though.
Right.
The vision got to be clear, and yeah.
I'd say just like being with you for the last like 3 years we were together.
3.5.
I've never seen you come to the field down. You know what I'm saying? I've been through them days, and Frank, I call Frank on the phone like, yo, fuck this. Hey, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I've never seen you come to the field as like, I'm down, I don't want to be here, I'm tired. But what gets you to do that? Like, what keeps you like, I mean, you talked about it a little bit, but like, Frank asked you the question, like, I've been in the same situation as you, and I've been like, fuck this. Like, I'm trying to go home. Like,
Right.
It's hot as fuck.
Oh, God.
100-something degrees out in Flowery Branch. Like, what gets you turned every day? What gets you going every single day where you're just like, there's no rest?
I ain't gonna lie, them emotions is real, though. Like, man, this shit crazy type of emotion. Like, nah, that shit is real. But I think what gets me going, bro, honestly, it's just like, bro, I think about like, obviously my journey, and I obviously think about like, damn, bro, I'm really in the league. So like I'm only gonna really be able to do this shit once. And the older you get, the more you realize that, like, even this year, I realized that even more. Like, damn, bro, like, shit, I'm year 5, like, shit going by quick. So it's like, damn, like, I would look like a fool for even like, I mean, the complaining and shit is real, bro. Emotions are real. Like, that's a real thing. You're gonna feel that. But like, if you think about the homies back home, or you think about people who not in the same situation, it's like, damn, bro, like, I'm blessed right now. You know, just mainly being humble, that really helping.
Much easier said than done.
Factual.
Yeah. We've been there. Hey, me and J-Hawk got a lot of talks, man. We've been there.
As much easier said than done, bro. And you want to surround yourself by dudes like each other. We're like, on the low days, you could pick each other up. I say iron sharpens iron all the time. Like, it really is some real shit where you want to have positive people around you that are, nobody wants like a locker room lawyer or any bullshit like that, but at the same time, you do want to have a good support system. But how we talked about earlier in the pod, we're like, there's just those shits. There's those situations as an athlete where nobody really feels the emotions you feel besides yourself. And like, as a man, you want to provide, you want to continue to do your thing. And as an NFL football player, like, you being active is you providing. You fucking making plays is you providing. So when it's and like, I don't think people understand the extent of when you get cut or you get brought to being inactive, like, all bullshit set aside, you're basically saying like another man is physically better than you, and your job's taken.
But that's how, it depends how you interpret it. Like,
right, it's a two-sided, double-sided sword.
It's the maturity of it is like, okay, situationally, like, okay, I can let the outside noise be like, well, it looks like that.
Exactly.
When a lot of times it really don't be like that. Like, I know dudes who been inactive starting the first 5 weeks, ended up starting the back end of the season, and that's all of a sudden he the best guy on the team. This the best corner we should have had, and we should. So like, is
can D-Lo,
you feel me?
the same as shit? The motherfucker started the Super Bowl.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's why it's like, in this shit, it's really just take advantage of every op you have, no matter where you at. No matter if you starting or not, because like I started full seasons and stuff like that. But like, even if that don't mean you safe. Nothing is safe.
Never safe.
You
Anything.
Yeah. So like, when you have that approach, it's like, okay, this some real shit.
Right.
You're gonna still have that humble mindset of like, okay, I gotta be disciplined. I gotta be consistent. I gotta keep raising the bar. because like me and Mike know, like every year, I know they be saying that they're trying to bring somebody new, somebody deeper, somebody younger, a lot of, you know, so it's just like all that outside, bro, don't even worry about it, good or bad. That's what I also going back to it, handling wins, handling losses, same shit.
So as we wrap it up here, Patriots coming in season, what's the one thing you're going to camp like? I'm ready to go to camp. What's one thing you could tell the followers, people listening? What's one thing you tell them? What's your mindset going into?
My mindset going to camp is really to go in there.
Questions.
Not for real. Mindset going to camp is really going in there and, man, just turn. Like, you know, getting it going for the team. This is just, you know, camp is a good time for us to really gel and really, I mean, OTAs is a good time, but like camp is like, okay, playing real ball. Time for us to really get after it together, learn a lot of things. I would also say like learning a lot of things, coming together and building that strong bond, especially as a defense, is really important. And really getting after it, you know, throughout day in and day out of practice, competing with the offense, really making each other better, and obviously approaching the season with a one-game mentality. You feel me, is the biggest thing. And not worry about all this bullshit people got us saying and records and predictions. Like, predictions be predictions.
Right.
I mean, nobody can tell the future but God. So keep going in there, greedy, hungry, getting after it. And like you said, man, always playing for a successful season and looking to just keep bring my part to the squad, you know what I'm saying, and bring my best to the squad. And
your juice.
You feel me? No,
your juice.
Bring everything. You know what I'm
Yo, that hot shit.
saying? So yeah.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Jaylinn Hawkins, J-Hawk, appreciate you coming on the pod, bro. Get your piss hot, fire me up. Be sure to subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. Follow J-Hawk on the gram. Patriots gonna have a hell of a year. I'm fired up. I'm going to New England already, baby. I got Jonathan Jones who said, lock me in for a game. I'm fucking getting ratchet out in Tom Brady's old territory. But J-Hawk, wish you the best this year. Blessings, lots of health. Get your piss hot, fire me up, bring the juice. Buy some merch, Army of Grit, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate you, Dalek, dog.